Let's talk rated recovery gear and what all those numbers mean on them. Welcome to Roadrunner Adventure. We're out here in the Huachuca Mountains in the San Rafael Valley. It's so beautiful out here. This is a good opportunity to talk about rated recovery gear. What in the world is rated recovery gear? Well, recovery gear that actually has some kind of rating on it is rated recovery gear. You should not ever use recovery gear that doesn't have a rating somewhere on it. Well, let's talk about these numbers and unpack that a little bit. When we're talking about weight ratings on recovery gear, everything should have a tag or a brand or something embossed into it telling you what working load limit is, WLL, or minimum braking strength, MBS. Sometimes they'll call it maximum tensile strength, MTS. It's really important that you know what those differences are, and we're just going to talk about that right now. Here we have a screw pin bow shackle. All right, this one is a working load limit of 4 3/4 tons. You can see that right there. It's a three-quarter inch pin. All right. The problem with this kind of shackle, I don't know who made it. I don't have any idea what the amount of safety is built into this shackle. So we're going to say the working load limit is 4 3/4 tons, which is 9,500 pounds, with a safety margin of 2, because I can't identify it. Here we have a snatch ring. This is just one I got off of eBay, or Amazon. It's cheap, made in China. It's even got broken English on it if you want to read that. So it actually has a working load limit of 22,500 pounds, which you can see right there. And on the other side, it has MBS, minimum braking strength, 45,000 pounds. You don't ever want to exceed your working load limit, ever. Yet another Amazon buy. I'm not endorsing any of this stuff, guys. I want you guys to do your own homework. I want you to seek out the best possible manufacturers. And the reason I'm bringing this kind of stuff out is it's a little dubious. It's just a protective sleeve that they have this printed on, right? So I could take this off of here and put on some other shackle. Who knows, right? Anyway, this gives some information. Rope diameter of 7/16 of an inch with a minimum braking strength of 35,000 pounds. It does not give me a working load limit. Would I use it? Yeah, but at the first sign of any kind of deterioration, that's out of here. Here's another one. These guys are, everybody knows who they are. I'm not going to put their name out there, but their practices are a little bit dubious at best. Okay, so they give us a working load limit of 14,683 pounds, and then right underneath it, they put maximum braking strength. Max brake strength of 44,050 pounds. The problem with max brake strength, you saw my dog run by. Maximum brake strength is, I don't want to know that. I want to know when it's going to brake before it brakes, not after. So I'd rather have a minimum braking strength so that I know that when I'm calculating my rigging, I'm in a safer area. Does that make sense? All right, let's talk about the old Vector 55 hitch link. It says right on it, you probably can't see it because it's so beautiful, maximum load, 9,500 pounds. That means do not exceed it. You could probably do it, but don't. 9,500 pounds. All right, let's talk about this snatch block I got at Tractor Supply. All it says on there, 16,000 pounds. Is that working load limit? Is that braking strength? So curiosity got the best of me, and I really hope you guys do stuff like this too. I jumped on the website to see if I can get any more specifications on this. All it says is 16,000 pounds. So I jumped on a competitor's website, a well-known company in the recreational recovery gear area, and their 20,000 pound rated snatch block has a braking strength of 40,000 pounds. So that's a 2-to-1 safety margin. But I don't know what this is. Would I use it? Heck yeah, but I'm not going to exceed 16,000 pounds. I'm not even going to come close to that. I might actually have it and just go to 8,000, maybe 9, maybe, 9,500. Okay, once we get into straps and stuff, that's where it starts getting ugly. This is a Tractor Supply Tree Saver. I bought this many years ago. All it says is a braking force of 8 tons. Braking force. Is that, I mean, I can use it at 9,500 pounds, right? I just can't exceed 16,000 pounds? Yeah. Let's compare that to Factor 55's labeling. These guys got it right. They show you 3 different rigging configurations. They give you load limits down here based on each one of them. It don't get any better than that kind of labeling, and this is the kind of stuff you need to be purchasing. I'm not endorsing 55. I'm not sponsored by them. I bought this on my own, but I really, really do like their stuff. And they're not the only game in town. You got other companies made in America doing the same stuff, same type of labeling. It's up to you to do your homework and figure out which one you want. Here's another Tractor Supply one. Haulmaster 30-foot recovery strap. This is just a tow strap. This is not a snatch strap. You do not want to do a kinetic recovery with this. 9,000 pound load rating. That's all it says, 9,000 pounds. Now let's talk about kinetic ropes. This is another Amazon find. I actually found this company, King Pro, and I bought some of their stuff because I was kind of enamored by it because it was cheaper and it looked like quality, and it seems like quality, but I have my reservations on it by the way they label it. This one here, recovery rope label, I have my finger over it, just says 30,000 pounds. 30,000 pounds. But there's a disclaimer above that. It says it is recommended that the minimum braking strain of the strap should be between 2 and 3 times the gross vehicle mass, or GVM, of the vehicle. That's pretty much all it says. So, I mean, if you're going to be rigging, you're going to want to know these numbers anyway, right? You're going to want to know what the gross vehicle mass is of the vehicle you're trying to recover. What kind of stuck is it? Is it soft stuck? Is it hard stuck? Is it high centered? You got calculations to make. You don't want to just go ahead and rig up without figuring out how much pulling force you need at each point. So I bring up that stuck assessment. You've really got to do that. If you run across a problem where you got to do a recovery, you got to know the kind of numbers that you're dealing with. And I want to throw out there also, if you're watching YouTube personalities doing recoveries with like professional equipment, just understand that some of those are only out there to entertain you. They're not there to train you. It's very, very important that you seek out and get the training you need to learn how to use recovery gear properly. And not only that, buy some good stuff, because it's a buy once, cry once type of situation. Well, hopefully you got something out of that. I've been kind of mulling this over, and I thought it was about time I put my own 2 cents in on recovery gear and the importance of buying the good stuff. You just can't put a price tag on it. So this is Glenn. I'm going to leave you with this. Train for your adventure. Till next time.